Morning guys, well, speed fight time. Um, as soon as I looked at this speed fight, straight away I noticed that the front wheel was out of alignment, illegal front headlights, missing panel, um, cracks everywhere, missing more panels, kickstart jammed down, it's not running right, bogging down, the stand isn't right, and the exhaust on this one's wrong as well. But it was funny when I got there. Little lad, he was tall, but he sort of looked at me funny, and he said, "Look to speed fight videos," and I said, "Yeah, I do." And he said, "Oh, so I recognise you from?" I thought, yes, fame at last. But what he did say surprised me. I've got over 25 videos now on speed fights. So, you know, everything that's ever needed or doing to a speed fight, I've done. And he seemed to couldn't find one. So you need to look for my videos. They say they're amongst car bits and brakes and Triumphs and Kawasaki's and stuff, but they're there. And I have covered everything, and I mean everything from the front suspension, mud guards, the main head bearings. It's what you call them as well. I mean, I've called it obviously headstock because that to me is the whole headstock, but he couldn't find that. But so I've covered front brakes, suspension, headstock, illegal headlights. I've covered these little brake levers in here and the clocks. I've covered the CDI units. There's four of them. The main immobilised one, then you've got the small little cheap one, an oil one, and then you've got the 8-pin grey looking one. I've covered underneath, I've covered these, I've covered the kickstart system before, the reeds, the carburetor, the air filter, the variator, the belt, the crank, the piston, the clutch, the rear suspension, the lights, the back wheel, the brakes. I have covered everything, exhaust, even the wadding, do you know, as far as I'm concerned, even the ignition barrel. So I have covered everything I possibly could. Starter motor system, right from the beginning to the end, the whole electrics, you name it, I've covered it. So what I'm trying to say, guys, today, realistically, it's a simple case of going through my videos. You know, click the link at the bottom, and I've got 140 something videos at the present minute. This is January 2016, and I've covered them. You know, even down to the battery. You know, I get asked what batteries people take. You know, the actual relay systems, reeds, I said, pistons, small ends, cranks. Stator coil, there's another one. I've covered everything and how to get them off. Now I haven't done sometimes a massive lengthy video, and I mean you need an hour's worth sometimes, you know, to actually get all the nuts and bolts off. And you've got to decide whether you can think you can do that job then, or you out it. You know, this bike here, the list of little things I've said wrong with it, 200 quid's worth if you bought them second hand, ridiculous money if you bought them new, and you're probably looking at about 200 odd pounds for labour if you want a garage. This bike is unredeemable. It's 2007, air-cooled little speed fight, 50cc, you know, plastics and stuff. You'd be probably looking at £400, £500 worth on a bike you've already paid for. It's not worth it. To me, because it's my own time and I've got the little bits and bobs that I bought from a bike already, then it's worth me doing. So that's what you've got to weigh up. You know, realistically, you've got to weigh up whether it's worth, you know, outing it or whether you think you should be doing it. This bike for me, I won't be doing for a couple of weeks. So it's Operation Day. My knee's finally going to get sorted out, and I can get back onto my little babies that I haven't touched since realistically since September. And that's why I've been potting around doing lots of little videos recently, very slowly, annoyingly, because obviously my knee's been killing me. I've torn my cartilage under the kneecap, so that'll be washed out, I suppose, today, or if it's a major op, who knows. But that's been done today. This will now sit here while I'm sitting in there watching box set DVDs, I suppose. And this will sit here bugging me because I want to get it done. You know me, I want to plough into it. The lad said to me, "Will you fix this?" And I said, "Yeah, in a day, I will do." You know, I know what to do. You know, I know what to look for, and I enjoy doing it. So there you go. What I'm trying to say, all in all, is check out my other videos on speed fights. They're pretty generic, to be honest with you, except for where the things are on some of the engine parts. You know, all 2Ts are roughly the same. So if you're watching this, then you can put that knowledge to another one, at least know what you can and can't do about bogging down, about the carburetor settings, how to clean them. You know, don't get in your eyes, done that many times, old carb cleaner. So watch my videos, have a search through, take some time out to do it, or move on to the next one. But there's 25 odd there at present minute, covering 2s and 3s. As you know, I don't like working on 3s, they don't like me. But 2s are really easy, and you should realistically, with the information I'll give you, get your bike back on the road, or at least make a decision that it ain't for you and you're not going to get back on the road and run away screaming, buy another bike. Anyway, take care, guys. If you like what you hear, press the old like button, at least I'm doing right. And if I haven't covered something that you think I haven't covered, then I'll cover it again. You know, I get bikes in. I enjoy it. It's a hobby just to clean them up, do them up, and get them back on the road. You know, it's like a mission. So there you go. Speedfight 2s. If I haven't done it already, which will be very nice, I haven't, I'll do one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.